Another type of ratio question you might be asked is to share a certain quantity in a given ratio. So here we're given £20, that has to be shared between 3 people in the ratio 2 to 3 to 5. And it will always be in order. So what I mean by that is that Anna is the 2 parts, Beth is the 3 parts, and Charlie is the 5 parts. So it'll always be in order. So what we've got to work out is how much money is each person going to get. So the first thing you do for any question like this is you add together all of the parts in the ratio to work out the total number of parts that £20 is being split into. So we want to know the total parts, total number of parts. And we do that by adding together the numbers in the ratio. So that's 2 plus 3 plus 5, which is 10. So what we're doing is we're splitting that £20 into 10 parts. Now we want to know then is, right, so if I take £20 and I split it into 10 parts, how much is each part worth? So I now want to know the size or the value of each part. So you can probably just do this logically. If I'm splitting £20 into 10 parts, that's the same as doing 20 divided by 10, which is 2. So the size of each part is £2. Size of each part is £2. I now need to work out how much does Anna get, how much does Beth get, and how much does Charlie get. So if you think about this logically, Anna gets 2 parts, and each part is worth £2. So she gets 2 parts, and each of those parts is worth £2. So altogether, Anna gets £4. Beth then, she gets 3 parts, and again each of those parts is worth £2. So in total, she gets £6. And finally, Charlie gets 5 parts. Each part is worth £2. So altogether, he gets £10. So there your final answer. Is a really quick, easy way to check that you've probably got the right answer is to add these together. So 4 plus 6 plus 10, that gives you 20, which is the same as the total value given in the question. So we know we've probably got the right answer. So what might be a good idea? So I'm going to go through part B, pause the video, see if you can do part B before I go through it. Okay, so part B, very similar type of question. £60 is shared again between 3 people in the ratio 2 to 6 to 7. So, exactly like last time, the first thing I want to know is the total number of parts. And I do that by just adding together the numbers in the ratio. So 2 plus 6 plus 7, which is 15. So I know that I am splitting £60 into 15 parts. So now I want to know, right, what's the size of one of those parts then? So if I start with £60, I'm splitting it up into 15 parts. That means that each part is worth £4. So you find the total number by adding them together. You divide that into the total amount of money or whatever it is, and that gives you the size of one part. So I now want to know, right, how much does Donna get, how much does Eric get, and how much does Fiona get? So Donna gets 2 parts, and each of those parts is worth £4. So that gives me £8. Eric gets 6 parts, and again each of those is worth £4, so he gets 24. And Fiona gets 7 parts, each of those is worth 4, So she gets 28. That's your final answer, but we can double check that we've probably got it right by adding them together. 8 plus 24 plus 28 gives us £60, which is the same as the amount we had in the question, so we've probably done it right.